All right, greetings, salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton, and we've got some breaking news just hitting roughly 3 minutes ago. It's been corroborated from both the Detroit Lions himself and Adam Scheffler of ESPN, and most people probably know him just from his time covering the NFL in multiple different outlets. But we have it, apparently a statement from the Detroit Lion. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Quote, on Friday evening, the organization was made aware by the NFL and the NFL Players Association that organized team activities, OTA practices, held the week of May 27th violated player work rules pertaining to on-the-field physical contact pursuant to the collective bargaining agreement. As a result, the team's OTA practice scheduled for Monday, June 10th, has been forfeited. We take very seriously the rules set forth within the NFL's offseason program and have worked conducted our practices accordingly. We'll continue to be vigilant with our practices moving forward. So it is unspecific either from Scheffler or from the Detroit Lions themselves what rules were violated. But I'm going to tell you this, having been around this a long time, it's never a good thing when this happens. It means that the NFL and the NFL Players Association was probably alerted by people within the facility itself to the violation, and now the Nflpa is going to be watching and monitoring Detroit Lions basically the rest of the offseason, trying to see as we go in through the rest of the OTAs, as we go into preseason and preseason games, looking for any other evidence. They're also going to be digging around further and further, so we all probably get and understand now that there's one instance of a mess up, a mistake, that they're going to be looking around with a fine-tooth comb trying to pay attention to Detroit. Detroit Lions coming off a record season a year ago, literally within just a half of making their first ever Super Bowl. Now we're going to have the microscope of the NFL and the NFL Players Association bearing down on them, probably even a little bit more so than they would have otherwise. Is this going to be a damning statement for MCDC, Brand Holmes, the rest of the organization? Is it going to really derail the train that is the offseason momentum of the Detroit Lions? Probably not. But what we do need to know is that right now, the Lions are the darling of the NFL. The Lions have multiple networks trying to come after them. And yes, the Lions are also going to have everybody and their mother from other organizations looking to throw stones at them and to do everything they can to get any kind of advantage over the Detroit Lions. Now that there has been a confirmed violation of the rules, you're going to have anybody from probably Chicago Bears, probably Broski Bear if you're watching. He might be doing a deep dive video from a high altitude place watching the Detroit Lions on every practice, every snap, or whatever, looking for violations to see if they can derail the momentum that is the Detroit Lions. All right, let's see what a few of you guys are going to have to say about this. Again, I'm not going to make this a long video, just try to get it out to you guys. Chrome, what up, Doe? What up to you, too? Dennis, hey, you. Donkey Kong, Super Bowl or bust, 100%. Good to see you, Donkey. Let's see, yada, yada, badass. What's going on, Coach? Woo-hoo! And just for you, hold on. I got to scroll up to it. Oops, that's not it. All right, let me try that again. All right, so that didn't go as planned, but hey, the things that happen when you're going live. All right, Big M, that seems uncharacteristic of this leadership, 100%. David, we got a mold. I would say this, unless you just happen to have the violation happen while somebody from the Nflpa was visiting or checking out the franchise, then yeah, there was somebody probably in-house that made the call or alerted the NFL Players Association and their representations to the violation. Again, what is the violation? I don't know. Specifics haven't been reported. This news came out maybe about 3 to 4 minutes before I got on the air. So take it all with a grain of salt, see what happens. But I will say this, the Detroit Lions are now going to be under a little bit bigger microscope with people paying attention to them. All right, Big D, what happened? And that's what I can't really tell you other than the statement that I read off to you guys just moments ago. If you're just joining here, I'll read it again. This is a statement from the Detroit Lions themselves, and I do want to reiterate it was confirmed by Adam Scheffler of ESPN. Just literally, as soon as I got the notice, it came out from him as well. So, statement from the Detroit Lions, quote, on Friday evening, the organization was made aware by the NFL and the NFL Players Association that organized team activities, OTA practices, were held the week of May 27th, violated player work rules pertaining to on-field physical contact pursuant to the collective bargaining agreement. As a result, the team's OTA practice scheduled for Monday, June 10th, has been forfeited. we take very seriously the rules set forth within the NFL Player Association's offseason program and have worked to conduct our practices accordingly. We will continue to be vigilant with our practices moving forward. So again, I don't know what the violation is. There are no specifics at this time, at least not made privy to me. So we're gonna have to pay attention. But yeah, I'm guessing somebody internally made the call to the Nflpa. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Go enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll have tomorrow morning show up and running for you guys, and we'll have five news facts for you to start off the show and do some of the other stuff that we've been introducing to the show. It doesn't sound too major. No, now this is not a big D. As long as it's contained to just this, probably nothing else will happen. At least that would be my anticipation. Kind of a slap on the wrist. All right, hey, you did this one thing. Hey, you're going to have to give up a Monday practice. But if they do something else, or if they get called out on something else, that's probably where it goes up to another degree or level. So pay attention. Hopefully it's nothing more than just a mess up, I should say. So we'll have to see. But Rob, what do you got? I don't imagine it's anything major. I don't think it will derail the season or anything. No, as long as it's, again, just this, that's fine. But now the problem is, at least in my opinion, now you're going to have more people, from other organizations or even our, whoever from the NFL Players Association trying to pay more attention, because now that you got one strike, they're going to go after you and just, pay more attention and see if they can get a second strike. Yada, yada. If we got a mold, we find out who made that. Yeah, who it is. 100%. And I don't even want to speculate on that because I have no idea. It could actually be that maybe just someone from the NFLPA reviewed some tape or was there, just happened to be there at the particular instance when it happened and, called them out on it. So pay attention. I'm sure if anything else comes out pertaining to any of this, we'll find out in time. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, all.